Inside the Show.
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Robin Roberts, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And now in the box, Ozzie Smith. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready now for the White Sox, Donovan Solano, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 2-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smith on second. Matthews at first, 1 gone. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, D-Roy, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Larry Walker. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. Throw won't get him.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next, it'll be Yasmani Grandal. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Sonny Gray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate now, Alec Bohm. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0.
Again and again, again and again. Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy.
Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Kyle Schwarber.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith worked a walk his first time up. Runners off for second. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Donovan Solano.
Next up is Donovan Solano, struck out in his first at-bat. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Schwarber stands at first with 1 out. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
So now to the plate, Tony Perez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that will end the inning. The White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ryan Braun as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a throw over by Ozzy's in time, one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
So now here is Jason Giambi. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Gray is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting sixth,
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0.
Don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies.
Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Stepping in will be Larry Walker, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Ramon Laureano. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Yasmani Grandal, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to hit is Yasmani Grandal as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the 3rd out.
You gotta be happy. Keep working.
1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 Chi Sox.
Keep fighting today.
So stepping in is Jason Hayward. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here it is on 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
Batting in.
1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Lorenzo Cain would be next. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
I've been the problem, now I'm part of the solution.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. And now, Eddie Matthews singled last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruise.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. A man left for the White Sox, but they're in front 4-0.
Right now, right down, write your feelings out. I'm on a song loud, put my words in style, find out why my...
In now is Lorenzo Cain, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
3-1 to him now. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now to the plate, Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled off. Over to first, Gray. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down
Now
around the
batting,
bottom of the
first
zone.
baseman,
And when you do that,
Edgar.
especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Edgar Martinez. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Now batting. Lefty.
Ready now is Ryan Braun. He bounced out last time up. 2-1. Here it is. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Popped him up. Matthews in foul ground. And he makes the play to end the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the White Sox 4 and the Red Sox nothing. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Tony Perez. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. On the ground, softly towards second. And there are 2 away now. Base is empty, 2 away. And up next will be Larry Walker.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And no, I spoke too soon. It's by him for a 2-out hit.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Chris Russin takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jason Giambi. The 1-1 is high and outside for a ball. Oh, and a perfect time for the slurve there. It's 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. And another foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Laureano will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in next, Jason Hayward. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Carlos Correa. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Giambi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count still at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 4-0.
I can't stop. I won't stop.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up. Correa onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The White Sox lead this one 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And that's low, ball 4.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman.
That brings up Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail here 4-0. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Donovan Solano.
Step back, get ready for the 1-2.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now into the box, Eddie Matthews. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Bounce towards the second baseman. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter.
Up next for Chicago, Tony Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fly ball right down the line and left. Braun gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 4-0.
Seventh inning stretch.
So here is Edgar Martinez. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder.
Next to hit, Ryan Braun. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here now the 2-2. Bouncing ball toward the hole, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back.
Up next, Jason Giambi. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad Chuck.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Robinson Cano. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward is there to put it away for out number 1. Now to bat, Larry Walker, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Correa shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now it'll be Ramon Laureano. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jason Hayward, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Laureano will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So next to hit is Carlos Correa. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here now the 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Carson.
And stepping in, Carson Kelly. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 2-1 on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. Austin Adams enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter.
Now to the plate. Here is Kyle Schwarber. Flew out last time up. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. So next to bat will be Ozzie Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're in front 4-0. Alejandro Zepeda will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now at the plate, here is Lorenzo Cain. One and two as he chases the slider.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 2 the count. And the pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So now to the plate, Edgar Martinez. 2 balls and a strike to Edgar Martinez. Runner at second here with 1 man out. To 2 and 2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a liner, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out. Now at the plate is Ryan Braun. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The 2-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2 and 2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
When you shut a team out 4-0, it kind of feels like you won like 8 or 10-0, but this one was really never out of reach. Really good pitching and great defense to help them get the win.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The White Sox hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Sonny Gray takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Smoltz, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, 1 away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Donovan Solano.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Donovan Solano has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. Slow roller out to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Next to dig in, Eddie Matthews. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Kane is under it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. White Sox 0, Red Sox taking their first swings. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Tony Gonsolin gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Cano waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So the next to bat will be Edgar Martinez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Tony Perez. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
Next to stand in is Larry Walker, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Lays off the split finger that time, 3-1. Ramon Laureano is on deck. The 3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. Popped up. Smith is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
So now into the box is Jason Giambi. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 2-1.
Ball 2.
All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out.
Batting sixth.
Next, here is DJ LeMahieu, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour on a night like tonight where it's super.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. And now here is Yasmani Grandal, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. bottom of the third now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jason Hayward. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel.
No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The catcher.
Stepping up is Carson Kelly. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. One out and a runner on third. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. 3 balls and a strike to Carson Kelly.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a little tapper. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
To the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
That brings up Alec Bohm, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Two and 1, here it is. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Boston strands a couple. They still trail 1-0. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Donovan Solano, as we begin the top of the fourth. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Eddie Matthews. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 2-2. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box, Tony Perez. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Yeah. Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a bull. I'm lessons.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Edgar Martinez. Two balls and a strike to Edgar Martinez.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in once again is Ryan Braun. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in will be Jason Giambi. Grounded out in his last at-bat. One and 2 now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0.
Can't stop while the get is good. I can't stop even if I could.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano. The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Here now the 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hard hit to first. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate now is Larry Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Here's another 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in is DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Striding in for Boston, Jason Hayward. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. but I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Here's Carlos Correa now, trying here to plate the tying run from second. LeMahieu at second. Hayward on at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next up, Carson Kelly. A potential tying run for him at third base. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Now batting, center field.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Hansel Robles is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Lorenzo Cain will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. The 1-1. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Alec Bohm, lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Another one sent foul. 2 out, bases loaded. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas. Breaking down the young and what I owed him. Trying to fit into an...
Ready now for the White Sox. Yasmani Grandal struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Grandal gets his lead at first, nobody out. Down the third baseline. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. Into the box now, Ozzie Smith. And it's 1-2 to the Wizard.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
This is flared out towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. At the plate now, Donovan Solano. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He loses him on ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Next, it'll be Eddie Matthews. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners on first with one down. Count still full. 3-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Braun is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Tony Perez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. The 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the third out. Two in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this two-run home run. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Edgar Martinez.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is right there. One down.
The left fielder.
And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Ryan Braun. He grounded out last time up. And it's 1-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking up around the letters.
Now back, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. He bounced out last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. DJ LeMahieu would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Still down 3-0.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God.
Gregory Soto is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-1 home. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 on its way. Cano aboard here at first with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in next, Ramon Laureano. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. The 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Long throw to third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, D-Roll, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And it's fouled away. A full count now to Kyle Schwarber. Hit in the air down the right field line. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The White Sox lead it 5-0. So now here is Jason Hayward. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2. Inside, ball 3.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Daniel Hudson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. To the plate now, Carlos Correa. Soft liner to the right side. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly. Outside, 2-1. Correa on at first, nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's 0 for 4. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Third baseman.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit in the air down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ryan Stanek takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Stepping in now, Edgar Martinez. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. 4 runs here in this half inning. Two balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun.
I got 2 on the count.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Red Sox 4. Nick Goody will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
demanded. It's astonishing. We're bonded by the roots, but we live to stay alive like we all just played the lotto.
Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward, the designated hitter, Donovan Solano. The 1-1 home.
That's a ball.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Next up is Eddie Matthews. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Tony Perez. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. Full count now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Drew Pomeranz comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jason Giambi. Now the 3-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. Lifted in the air out to right. Walker is there, 2 down. Next, it'll be Jason Hayward. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Robert Stevenson enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be Larry Walker. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. The pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lifted down the line in left, and it's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So stepping in is Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Popped him up. Correa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and up next the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Kyle Schwarber will be next. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit is Kyle Schwarber in his career versus this pitcher, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, and it's now 7-4. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, designated hitter, Donovan Solano.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Smith stands at second with 2 gone.
That's
3-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Austin Adams takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Eddie Matthews will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. The 1-1 misses off the plate.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the White Sox 7 and the Red Sox 4. Lee Smith enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. So striding in to start the 9th is Carlos Correa, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these...
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hansel Robles claims the win out of the pen, his first. Lee Smith closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 6 hits.
Mm-hmm.